in Oxfordshire, Terrorhurtz.
This creates terror and hurts.
Well, the hot news from the pits is that Terrorhurtz is more bonkers than it was before. Now, that's slightly because of the extra weight here on the axe. Can you remember just how bonkers it was? How does it work?
So we've got the main gas tanks where the gap is here.
Yeah.
They fit in there. That pumps up the buffer tanks on top. Lots of buffer tanks on each side.
Which
And
then...
that can be dumped really quickly into the huge ram at the back. So that gives it its speed.
So what can you do to the opposition? I mean, this is a scary robot.
Yeah, we've got the extra weight, so we're hoping to knock a few more holes in them.
Yeah. And new team members, which slightly makes me worry that the whole thing's just going to go out of control.
Yeah, probably.
Highly aggressive with strong armour, bad attitude. It now has raised armour as well. The axe is mighty, and John Reed's team is highly experienced.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams in the pods. Dantomkia there on the left, Captain Michael Lambert, and Andrew Marchant, captain in the Tornado team on the right. And all alone, John Reed's Terrorhurtz boys. In the arena for the house robots, Shunt with the bulldozer, and Sergeant Bash's flamethrower.
3, 2, 1.
The All-Stars Championship gets underway then. The very, very best machines from the years of combat in this Robot Wars arena, like Tornado, Terrorhurtz, which I think inadvertently has released the spinning disc. There it is, look, spinning away. Dantomkia, too strong to be thrown away by the centrifugal force. And now pinning Terrorhurtz against the arena side wall. They can get their flipper to work, and they can! They can leave Terrorhurtz teetering on the brink of oblivion. Terrorhurtz there, right on the edge of the arena, crashing down. 97.7 kilos then of Terrorhurtz machinery was left hanging in the balance. I think John Reed is stunned by that. Down comes his axe. Tornado has had a watching brief thus far, it seems to me. From this melee, 2 robots will go through to round 2. So the first to fall is out of the All-Stars. And look at Terrorhurtz, surviving and now back on the attack on Tornado. There's the pit. You'll see it slowly descend. I think it was Dantomkia that scuttled across the arena to press the pit release button. Pit, 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 they cry. They're mean and merciless. They're worse than the robots. Dantomkia trying to get in underneath. Terrorhurtz there. Can they control their machine? Away from danger. Tornado backing away. Dodged the attack of Sergeant Bash. Tornado again looking for Terrorhurtz. Dantomkia and Tornado have ganged up, it seems, on John Reed's machine. Much improved machine, I have to say. But at the moment, it's taking a lot of punishment, and out comes Shunt with the diamond-tipped axe coming down. Terrorhurtz a bit of a piggyback, and taking punishment here from Shunt, look. Straight through that transparent armament, and Terrorhurtz is being shunted backwards and forth. Sergeant Bash is in there. Tornado has been gripped by Bash in the CPZ, the corner patrol zone, bossed by the house robots. Terrorhurtz is in all sorts of trouble. Tornado is as well. The first robot deemed immobilized by the judges in the pit, out of the arena, goes. It's Terrorhurtz, going, gone. They're out of the All-Stars. And Dantomkia and Tornado survive this fight. How much damage has Bash done to Tornado, though? For later on, I wonder. They're delighted. So are the survivors. John Reed's team absolutely gutted.
Well, this was was not the result I expected.
That was very close.
Absolutely bonkers you were. What was the key to the damage, though? What was the disaster?
Well, the main problem I think we had, one of our regulators shook loose. The nut came loose, and we lost gas. So we ran out of gas very early on.
So, how do you feel?
Gutted? No, disappointed.
Embarrassed?
Slightly. Could have done better.
Yeah.
Try harder.
Yeah.
Terrorhurtz.
Grand finalists in the most recent UK Championships.
It's amazing. It will leave you awe-stricken. It will leave the other robots just stricken. Well, that's what we're hoping anyway.
I hope it works, behaves itself this time.
Now, the axe goes chop, chop, chop with a speed you've never seen the like of before. What have you cranked it up to?
We've gone back up to 140 last time. We were only 120 last time, I didn't realise. So we've gone back up to our normal 140.
You can go up to 180.
Yeah.
But then it starts doing a funny little
Yes,
jig,
it gets a
doesn't
little bit excited then, so we're...
So 140 and stay in control.
Yeah.
And it should just clear the floor with
That's
it.
the plan.
Polycarbonate with the most powerful action robot wars, they say. Highly aggressive with strong armour and attitude. Hyperactive, it now has raised armour, which may make it tornado-proof in the end.
Roboteers, stand by.
On the left in the pods, Terrorhurtz, John Reed, Nicholas Lynch and James Lynch. Barber-Ous, Simon Rafferty, Guy Radford and Chris Watts. Vader there on the left, Paul Rose, Simon Latham and Philip Claythorpe. And Iron Ore 2, Gilbert and Robert Grimany and Bilbo. In the arena for the house robots, Shunt with the double blades, and Matilda with a Tuscan flywheel. We've already seen that to great effect.
2, 1, activate.
If you have to ask me, this is the stronger heat, because it's got Terrorhurtz out there with that mighty act, and it's got Vader. I like the look of Vader. Terrorhurtz was very nearly toppled. I like the look of Barber-Ous too, but I'm not too sure how effective it is. Goodness me, that is metal. Mashing mayhem out there at the moment. Splendid action. Vader away from danger, and then out comes Shunt. In goes the axe and Terrorhurtz. The Barber-Ous pole is simply churning away. Their iron ore is being ground down to a sparked pulp, I think. Or is it okay? I'm not too sure. Iron ore might have been immobilised. They're all looking on in the control pods there. You can see the iron ore team, Gilbert, Grim and Robert and Ian Bilbo looking on with concern. There also the Terrorhurtz boys as their axe comes into play on Barber-Ous too. And the force of the axe down nearly sent a 99-kilo machine. Terrorhurtz too rocking away from the action. Iron Ore's okay, and across the flame pit there. The flame pit hot enough to melt any hopeful robot war heart. There's Barber-Ous too spinning away. Terrorhurtz has been formidable, I think. Iron Ore 2 slightly fortuitous to still be in the fight, but getting a great axe blow into Barber-Ous 2, and the plastic shell ripped apart there. I thought it might be suspect. Barber-Ous 2 taking damage. Or Vader being counted out. I didn't see that coming, but the ref bot did. Iron Ore flips Barber-Ous up and very nearly topples itself. Iron Ore teetering and over. Can they self-right from there? Vader definitely gone. Iron Ore, have they been immobilised? I wonder, can they self-right? Barber-Ous in trouble as well as Vader. A crash out of the arena. Finished by Matilda's flywheel. But the big question here, Iron Ore, have they been immobilised? But I don't think there's anything in Barber-Ous either. I think they've gone too. Terrorhurtz is coming in for the final kill. Barber-Ous down in the pit. Tail end up. But who went first, Barber-Ous or Iron Ore 2? That's the question, I think, for the judges. What a fight. Definitely through Terrorhurtz. We know that. That's all we know.
And the judges have made their decision. In their infinite wisdom, they have decided that Barber-Ous was immobilised first, so Terrorhurtz and Iron Ore are through!
Terrorhurtz.
Most awesome thing I think we've seen so far. James Lynch on the left, Nicholas Lynch next to him, and the captain John Reed.
S.M.I.D.S.Y.
Haven't really seen yet the Carbide 212-kilo rear disc at play. The machine of Robin Bennett on the left, Steve Bennett on the right, in the middle, Nick Reed, the captain.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, dead metal. Look at that saw blade spinning. And Sir Killalot's out there. His eye is on you.
3, 2, 1.
I'd have to go for Terrorhurtz here because of the power of the axe weapon. Look at it. Beating like some manic metronome onto the top of S.M.I.D.S.Y, but hitting the arena floor. The pit release button has been depressed. Oh, they're slicing in onto the exposed tyres of S.M.I.D.S.Y. It has been vulnerable to axe weaponry in the past, S.M.I.D.S.Y. It's backing away tentatively. Look at that. It is absolutely mad, that Terrorhurtz machine. Hyperactive, they call it. And S.M.I.D.S.Y desperately trying to get away. Robin Bennett driving, look at that. Absolutely hammering into the protective armament of S.M.I.D.S.Y. S.M.I.D.S.Y can't do anything, really. It has been absolutely mullered out there. Terrorhurtz have destroyed S.M.I.D.S.Y. They can't get going. Look at the axe. They'll push Tornado very hard if they can get that far. They've still got to beat Dantomkia. There's no question in my mind they'll beat S.M.I.D.S.Y. Is there any question in your mind? Basically, S.M.I.D.S.Y, you need the arena floor to collapse and Terrorhurtz to go down a very, very big, black and endless hole for you to stand any chance. S.M.I.D.S.Y and Robin Bennett driving, if I was you, find the pit of oblivion and fall into it. Look at Terrorhurtz with the axe. There we can see, just spinning away, hopefully, the S.M.I.D.S.Y weapon. You can get up to 200 mile an hour, that carbide tooth rear disc, upgraded for these championships. It's not causing any damage to anyone. Terrorhurtz has backed away, the job has been done. The ref bot starts his count. And S.M.I.D.S.Y finished. Terrorhurtz, frightening. The crowd counts along. That is not a bad machine. Twice a heat finalist in UK Championships, S.M.I.D.S.Y. Destroyed by Terrorhurtz. We could be seeing something very special, not from the S.M.I.D.S.Y team, but from Terrorhurtz. S.M.I.D.S.Y onto the arena floor flipper for fun, frolics and frivolity. Through the air, 100 kilos of war zone killing machine. It didn't actually kill much, but was destroyed. Look at that, ripped, bent and buckled. And Sir Killalot about to push S.M.I.D.S.Y down into the pit, where hopefully a robot ambulance awaits.
That was fun.
Absolutely lethal.
We have a new man on the axe, Nick.
Yeah, well, you were working the axe.
That's right, yeah.
Well, you're a bit of a sadist, aren't you?
No, we've missed a few times, haven't we?
Only a few, though.
Yeah.
You're fairly accurate. Yeah. Was there much left in the axe?
No, we were out at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you can get past, say, just over 2 minutes, then you might be in with a chance against us.
Yeah, if you can make it that far.
You shouldn't be giving away that. People are going to use these as tactics.
I will change our tactics next time we see, and then make it last 5 minutes.
Okay, let's hear it. What a robot! Terrorhurtz!
And now the tension is really high. Silence as two teams side by side in the pits work. They're focused towards this final battle, the winner of which will fight Tornado. So first of all, we'll get... Hey, you're meant to be working.
We're ready.
You're ready?
Yeah,
Are
for
you?
change.
The last time I looked, you were working, so you're only just ready. Yeah. It does make a change, you're right. Okay, so tell us about the power of the axe compared to the power of their weapon.
We can make a mess of them, and they can throw us out of the...
Terrorhurtz.
Reached the grand finals of those most recent UK championships with John Reed, Nicholas Lynch and James Lynch and Terrorhurtz.
Stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Sergeant Bash with a flick of flame, and Shunt, the old stalwart.
3, 2,
This for the right to fight Tornado. Down comes the axe of Terrorhurtz once again. Onto the top of Dantomkia, whose main hope here will be to lift Terrorhurtz and try and flip it. Try and get it to the arena sidewall and flip it out. It's going to be a hard job. Terrorhurtz, 99 kilos, 11 miles an hour. Fairly nippy, not as quick as Dantomkia, but protected by those side flanges to stop it being flicked over just like that. But did you see how quickly Terrorhurtz self-righted? It was then thrust by Shunt, but it was away very quickly, Terrorhurtz, using the power of the axe to self-right. We've seen that as Robot Wars has evolved, that machines use their weaponry to self-right as well. Now, is that as good as Dantomkia can give to Terrorhurtz? John Reed at the controls there, you saw in the grey cardigan. Down comes the axe of Terrorhurtz against Dantomkia. Michael Lambert on the left-hand side, captaining and driving. He designed the machine and built it. Son Daniel is the weapons officer, named after Michael's kids, Dantomkia, Daniel, Thomas, Kira. John Reed has no family values out there. He just wants to destroy Dantomkia. And he's doing a good job. Have they been immobilized? Is there any movement left in Dantomkia? I don't think so. Terrorhurtz presses the pit release. The ref bot checks. Persistent pressure by the axe of Terrorhurtz did for them. Dantomkia have come a long way, but no further will they travel. Oh well, comme ci, comme ça. C'est la vie dans le zone war.
What an absolutely explosive battle! Dantomkia consigned to the pit of oblivion. Oh, Terrorhurtz, what a robot! They have fought for the right to fight Tornado for the challenge belt! we were watching that. It was just relentless.
I was not expecting that. I was really worried about these guys. These are the toughest fight we've ever had.
Yeah.
And
at the beginning, it looked like it was curtains for you, didn't it?
yeah, big thanks to Shunt for getting in the way down there.
You're fighting Tornado next.
Yeah, another tough
one. How do you feel
one.
about that?
Some ways, I'm a little bit less worried than these guys.
Yeah.
But it's a tough robot, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't win that belt for nothing. So it's not an easy fight.
That's it, the challenge belt holders.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Good luck to us anyway.
Give it our best.
We can't wait to see it. Terrorhurtz against Tornado. It is going to be an awesome fight. Good luck, guys. Let's hear it for Terrorhurtz!
You, meanwhile, have this magnificent axe, which I absolutely love. Okay, what's the power? We've seen it mainly on 140.
Yeah,
have
so
you cranked it up?
we're keeping it 140.
Oh,
we're playing safe.
Why don't you crank it up to madness?
So they're so low, if we weren't too mad, it starts leaping and we can't hit them.
Okay.
So we're just right on the edge.
Do you really, really, really think you could do this?
I don't know, it's a very tough machine. It's going to take a lot of...
Terrorhurtz.
A double-headed axe, a single-minded purpose. They're John Reed, Nick and James Lynch, Terrorhurtz.
Tornado.
New UK champions, they won the 6th Wars. Four-wheel drive pusher, controlled by Andrew Marsh and David Gamble and Brian Moss.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Sir Killalot, the jaws of death, the claws of death, the lance, and alongside him, Dead Metal.
3, 2, 1.
Can Tornado hold on to the belt? Has used the interchangeable weaponry to bring in the scoop, obviously to flip Terrorhurtz out of the arena, but they need to survive that axe weaponry. It has great power and manoeuvrability, Tornado, and can push anything around all day. Look at that! Oh, Terrorhurtz have gone! They tried to redeem themselves in the end, but they're out! They can't get away from the pit. chop all day, but you can't change your fate. Tornado, great early push, backing away, sizing up Terrorhurtz. Could Terrorhurtz move quickly enough? They've obviously decided no, gone for the pit release there. They've already weighed up Terrorhurtz, and they thrust them straight into the pit with Terrorhurtz's weapon, the axe still driving away. Bash and smash, but crash go their hopes.
Cease.
All over inside 20 seconds. Tornado, the UK champions, they are victorious!
You fought so hard. You came so far. And it was all over in the blink of an eyelid.
Just got shoveled straight in the pit. Very efficient of them.
What went wrong?
I think they'd obviously let a little bit more pressure out of their front tyre, so their front scoop was just a little bit lower, and they just get under it each time, so we didn't stand a chance, not really.
I mean, at the start of this competition, I couldn't see you getting beaten by anyone. You were completely awesome. You got a few smacks in with the hammer.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, but it didn't seem to do anything to them.
No, they're well armoured as well. Yeah.
They certainly are.
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed it? You've come so far this time.
Really good fun. Yeah, really great.
We're going to see you again, aren't we?
Definitely, yeah.
You're going to come until you win, aren't you?
One of these days.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome, powerful robot. Raise the roof for Terrorhurtz!